There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I'm free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Thank you, Emily. Good morning. Maybe it's on. Maybe it's not. I'm checking. No, I think I'm good. Yeah. You can hear me now? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, happy best day ever. Woo-hoo. Yes. It is Memorial Day, so I invite you all to make this Memorial Day meaningful, or this Memorial Day weekend meaningful. Let's have all of our veterans that are here please stand. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for giving your time. Thank you for giving your service. And, you know, I know having a son that was in the military that it is really tough on families, too. And many times we've lost someone in the military or we've lost someone. So this is a good day to remember them and remember the brilliance of who they are. So welcome. I'm Valerie Reeves. I am the spiritual director here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, where we are transforming lives, building dreams, and revealing love, where all we ask is that you stay completely open to changing your life by changing your mind. Welcome home. Glad you're here. Let's all stand and sing our community song. Rise up, oh my soul. I need to be closer. All right. Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Let spirit flow. Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Show me the kingdom wherever I go. Heal the
with every word and help me see that heaven is all around. Fill my heart with the courage to play. With the courage to play. Free my mind from yesterday. From yesterday. Tell people what's true. Let me know what's mine to do. Help me to do it each and every day. Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Let spirit flow. Let spirit flow.
That was fun. Good morning, everybody. My name is Marina Shoupe. I'm a practitioner here, and I'm also a trustee on the board. Here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, we are an all-inclusive center of love. We recognize and celebrate each person as uniquely divine. We view each person as an individualized expression of the one spirit in all. And together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind principles that support our core values, which are love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, diversity, and inclusivity for all. Thank you for choosing to be here today, and welcome home. I want to thank everyone who is joining us online as well. Hi, you guys. And please say hello in the chat box and let us know where you're watching from and how you're doing. We'd love to connect with you, and we look forward to seeing you in person soon. And for anyone that's joining us for the first time today, a very special welcome to you. We are so glad you're here, and you can pick up a welcome packet. It's got goodies in it at the welcome table right as you exit the sanctuary doors on the right. There's information about our center as well as our Books and More gift certificate, and as well as our Books and More gift shop, which will be open after service today. No, it won't. Oh, that's right. It's often open after service, but it's open during the office hours this week, and it's a great bookstore. All of the ways you can connect with our center can be found in your program, so please take it home and keep it handy and connect with the office if you have any questions. And now it's time for announcements. Current events happening at our center can always be found at the concierge table, which is out the door to the left, online through our social media platforms, and our community calendar found on our website. These are updated regularly, so please check in often as we are always adding more new and exciting opportunities to gather here at our center. Today, our board meeting will be in Fellowship Hall right after service. That's right, it'll be fun. Everyone is welcome. And also today, Conscious Conversations will meet here at noon in the sanctuary. The board meeting will be over by then. And the drum circle will be this Wednesday. Doors open at 6:45 and are locked at 7. Join in this wonderful vibration. The garden party is this Saturday at 8 a.m., and the weeds, according to Frank, are still free. So, and Bunko is available to play this Saturday, May 31st at 4 p.m. in Fellowship Hall. It's fun, I have heard. It's a great time. Next Sunday, June 1st, is our birthday potluck. Please bring a dish to share. Your help in the kitchen is always welcome. We provide the cake. And as a reminder, our practitioner team is here to serve you every Sunday. You can find a prayer request box in the garden room, or you can see the practitioner of the day right after service near the piano for a quick spiritual mind treatment, which in the science of mind philosophy is what we call our affirmative prayer. Our practitioners are here to know the truth for you and work with you as you change your thinking to change your life. And we'd like to thank the practitioners for your service. We appreciate you. Now I welcome all who would like to stand up, if you'd like, and join us for hugs and handshakes. This is the time to greet each other with a hug, a handshake, or you remain in your seat or do the namaste. The choice is yours. Chris.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I'm getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I'm getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh yeah, my soul is welcome here. That's right, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Yours is too. My soul is welcome. Oh yeah, my soul is welcome. One more time, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here.
Good morning, and please join me with our affirmation today. I'll read it once, and then you can join me 2 more times. Oh, and we match. Wonderful. I believe, well, printed stuff and on the screen doesn't always match. Today we match. I believe in myself. Please join me. I believe in myself. One more time with feeling. I believe in myself. Yes, thank you. Now it's time for us to read Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises together. They are in your program and also, I believe, on the screen. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, wealthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. And now for our contemplation time. I invite you to relax, breathe, and enjoy the moment. Kelly? Alison will join me now in lighting the flames of faith. We perform the flames of faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faith, all beings, come from one great universal presence, which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring devotion to prayer and the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for universalistic religion of Baha'i, the honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle, acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcomed here. And as Ellison lights the healing candle, please put silently into light names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of eternal love. And let us continue this presence, this knowledge, this knowing. All things are possible. As you believe, so it is done unto you. And I do believe. And I know the truth of peace, love, and compassion is in each and every one of you. We are surrounded in the beautiful spiritual light, holding us, cradling us, and we are one with it. We are at peace, regardless of what is going on around us. We stay in a peaceful mode, knowing that right action is happening right now. I accept the words in this good for this center and bless our practitioners and all of our members and volunteers. And I especially bless our spiritual leader, Rev.Valerie, knowing it is all in perfect order. As together we say, and so it is. And now, Rev.Valerie.
Thank you. Good morning. I have some power. I have some power. Woo! And not because I'm controlling, because I was told this week, I had mentioned in a Zoom meeting that I had that I was controlling, and they said, no, you are a high-level creator. So there you go, I'm a high-level creator. How many are with me? High-level creators, yes, good. Oh, wow. So I'm really excited today. It's about keeping it real. So, once upon a time, maybe like Tuesday, I was between brushing my teeth and checking messages, and it's like, I'm okay. And sometimes you got to have that conversation with yourself, right? It's like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. So as we keep it real, we get to ask ourselves that question. Am I okay right now? Yeah. You're always okay. Some of us went to the retreat last weekend, so we weren't here. How many were at the retreat? Quite a few of us here. We had people from Canada. We had people from Simi Valley, from Beaumont, from Pasadena, from just kind of all over. And it was really great. It was about keeping it real and being in the moment and taking time to really retreat into yourself, which is something we can do every day. And today is a beautiful day to do that, because as we celebrate the people that have gone before us, we can really tune into what we learned from them. Let go of any anger, frustration, and be fully present in the moment and say, okay, I learned a lot of great things from my mom, from my dad, from my aunt, from my second grade teacher, from anyone who has been in our world. It's like we've learned. And we get to come to peace with ourselves. Now, one of the things that we did at the retreat, and I hadn't ever done it with this group here, but I've done it at other retreats that I've been at, where we form a big circle, and the leader says, how many of you have ever felt lonely? If you have, step into the circle. And it's really interesting, all the different questions. How many of you felt lonely? How many of you have felt betrayed? How many of you have felt lost? How many of you have felt unworthy? And to see the outer circle become the inner circle, we're reminded of how much we learn from each other and how much we all have in common. And so what I want to remind everyone is that right in this moment, we are safe. We are loved. And we come here to remind ourselves of the divinity of who we are. One of the ministers that was presenting wrote a song. I'm not going to sing it. But someday I'm going to have Emily sing it. I sang it to her, and it's like, I need the whole music. I don't have all of it. So we will get this song. But I loved the words so much. I kept listening to it over and over because the words to me were just so profound. He said he was walking through the forest, and it struck him. It's like, you're home. You're home. Right wherever you are, you're home. Leave judgment behind you. Love heals you. Love reveals you. Be real, be true, be you. Begin to see clearly God's love holds you dearly. Your word is your blessing. Speak kindly and surely. You're home. You're home. There's so much we can do to help each other through this expression of life. Please remind me to say each and every day, this too is good. This too is good. I hear you. I see you. I feel you. I am you. This too is good. A new day is dawn. Get used to feeling the feeling of love and belonging. You're home. You're home. So we get to remind ourselves that we get to be home here on this planet. We're home. And making it our home, you know, when you move into a new home, you move things around, you make it work for you, and that's where you get to really be yourself, right? Well, if we remind ourselves that here on this planet we are home, we just get to be ourselves. I think the first workshop I ever did was called Unmasking Your True Potential, because we wear so many masks. And I know when my kids were little, they could tell who I was on the phone with by how I was speaking. Because some people, you know, you're a little guarded, and some people you're really upbeat, and some people it's like you're just keeping it real. So I invite you all to just keep it real here, and keep it real with yourself so that we're honest with ourselves about what's going on, how we're doing. And be in that space of something wonderful is happening, and maybe I'm not feeling totally 100% today, yet I'm getting there step by step. And making sure that we are reminding ourselves every day. I was listening to Louise Hayes this morning, because I always love to wake up with a little Louise Hayes. There's so many great speakers. And just throwing YouTube on and listening to her. And she said every single day, all day long, be saying, I love myself and I'm safe. I love myself and I'm safe. And there's something inside of us that knows exactly what to do each and every day. So we just get to tune into that inner knower. And even if I don't know in the moment, it's like, okay, every step I'm going to know more and more and more. So let me love myself to the next level. Let me be in that space of goodness. Let me remember all of the loved ones that have gotten us to this space right here, right now. And maybe it wasn't always a smooth, clear ride, but we're here. And so now we get to create the reality that we want by making sure that we're affirming every day and reminding ourselves, what are my affirmations every day? And making this like the best weekend ever as we remember people. I gave my Science of Mind, one of my Science of Mind textbooks away to someone, and I had a little note in there. And so it's like, okay, let me remind myself of what I wanted to remember. It wasn't that one, but that's okay. Thank you. There's a power, and did I hit it or did you? I put my, okay, because this was a different one, so this is an add-on. But let me do this one. The ultimate goal in life is a complete freedom from all discord of nature, and that this goal is to be assured and attained by all. I might have added a word. So our CSL as a whole, we're about 432 centers worldwide. We have some teaching centers, and our vision, our goal, is to create a world that works for everyone. And creating a world that works for everyone means I get to just make it work for me, allow it to work for me. And if things aren't working, let me look at my thoughts. What were my thoughts that happened before this and before this? And this is not up here. This is a Wallace Wattles quote. We're thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. So what have you been thinking about, right? We are thinking substance. You take the form of everything you've been thinking about. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best, and it takes on the form or character of the best and will receive the best. How perfect is that? As thinking substance, we're creating our world by every thought that we think. And so when we get those thoughts in our head that are not uplifting us, it's like, get it out, get away, and be in that space of all is well right here, right now. All is well. Ernest Holmes goes on to say, there is a power in the universe, yes, greater than you, and you can use it. It's just tapping into that power. It's like, okay, there is an energy and a power in the universe that just keeps everything flowing, keeps the rivers flowing, keeps the oceans going. You don't see the ocean just stop, like, I'm tired today. It just keeps flowing. And so we get to do the same thing. We get to keep flowing. Regardless of what is coming our way, we get to keep flowing. Now, how we do that flow is really up to us. Can I do it with gratitude? Can I do it with ease and grace? Or am I struggling against the wave? Am I trying to push the wave? Or if I just go with the flow, all is well. And remember that all is well, and being in that gratitude space. How many of you woke up today grateful? Woo, best day ever. Grateful, yeah. And there are days, sometimes I'm like, best day ever, and other days it's like, yeah, best day ever. I'm going to get there. Sometimes we have to convince ourselves. So it's like breathing in, I calm my body, exhale, I smile, all is well. And being in that space of love and gratitude and know that, I woke up. There was a Netflix documentary, I can say it, where they said, if you woke up and you're not in the obit, it's a good day. We weren't in the obituary today. And even if I was, it's like still best day ever, right? Because life is eternal. And so we just graduate to another planes of existence, and it's all good. It's all spirit, and it's all yumminess in life. Ernest Holmes taught that, and it's a quote, heaven is not a place, but an inward state of consciousness. It's an inward state. No heaven, no hell. There's just right here, right now. And trust me, I have created some hell in my life, and I've created some heaven in my life. I like the heaven better. And yet, during those times when we're putting ourselves, or something is going on and we're feeling so out of control, remember that we are high-level creators, and this too will pass, and how will I continue to move forward in this? The way out of it is the way through it. And it's like, okay, I'm taking it step by step. I'm loving myself. I'm keeping myself safe, and I'm keeping my thoughts mindful. So that when we're looking in the mirror, we're excited, we're happy. Remember working with the youth back in Kansas City. I'm from the Midwest, and went to Kansas City for about 4 years, and I was in the youth, and one of the little boys, they put up a mirror in front of him, and I said, who is it? And he's like, oh, it's me! He got so excited, and I know some of you have heard me talk about that before, but I think about that, and it's like, how often do we get so excited to see ourselves in the mirror? Although when my mom, she didn't go to a lot of different big cities, but she was in Chicago with her new husband at a conference, and she didn't see anybody she knew. And all of a sudden, she was looking, and she saw somebody, and she recognized them, and she waved, and she realized it was the reflection in the window. It was herself. She's like, oh, well, that's awkward. So being at that space of recognizing ourselves and making sure that we are loving ourselves. When I got divorced, it took me about 12 years to reclaim who I was before I got into the marriage, because I gave up so much of myself to try to be something I wasn't, to try to conform. And maybe we do that in parts of our life. So where am I giving myself up? Where am I not being authentically me? And can I? Do I feel safe enough? Do I feel good enough about myself to just express all that I am and not worry about the judgment of others? Because their thoughts can't hurt us unless we let them. Oh, their thoughts are more important than my thoughts about myself. Let's not let that happen. Let's make sure that we are being in that space of standing firm in who we are and being excited about who we are, because there's no flavor like you. You are a divine, unique spice. in this thing called life. And so in this thing called life, it's like, okay, what spice am I bringing? And how am I being true to myself? I do have another quote. There is a power in you that can overcome all obstacles. It will lift you out of the confusion and enable you to see clearly what is before you. So when we get into those places where it's like, I don't even know what to do, we get to remind ourselves somewhere inside of me knows exactly what to do. And many times we get all the outside influences where if we go take a walk in nature, we take a breath, and we might remind ourselves that all is well. Spirit is guiding and directing me, however you want to see it and feel it. But when we get quiet and get still, those beautiful answers bubble up. So, as I said, the first workshop I ever did was unmasking your true potential. And I had my sister at the church, and I said, okay, I want you to walk down the aisle and sing the song from Cinderella. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible. So what is possible in your life? It's like we can look at possibilities. What are the possibilities in my life that I can look at? And remembering that we don't have to figure everything out. Ernest Holmes teaches in The Science of Mind that if we get clear about what it is that we're wanting, visualizing it every single day, it's like that visualize, verbalize, and feelingly believe that it's true. Spirit guides and directs us and gets it to us the easiest, softest, gentlest way it can, based on all the layers of blocks that we have, the blocks of unforgiveness, the blocks of stories that we're holding from the past, the blocks of unworthiness. And if we could just move all of those blocks out of the way, Spirit could just rush us there very quickly. But sometimes we got these fun paths. And so I was thinking about this time of year because a lot of people are graduating. And it's like we get to graduate to another amazing space of beautiful summer in the high desert, yes. But a lot of people give out the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. You know, this beautiful Dr. Seuss novel that takes you only about 15 minutes to read. I'm just going to read a couple things to remind you the places you'll go. And it's about our imagination. So getting into that childlike spirit, it's like that childlike spirit knows that all things, I can have it, I can do it. And as Dr. Seuss says, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. And we know we can do that. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things that you can do with the ball will make you the winningest winner of all. You can be the the best winner of all. We'll say it that way, except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm afraid sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. Ever play a game against yourself? It's this game of life, which is the quote from Florence Scovel Shinn. And if you haven't read The Game of Life and how to play it, it gives you some instructions. The most important instruction it gives you is to love yourself, honor yourself, and tune in. She says everything Ernest Holmes says. He says everything she says. We all kind of flow in that same beautiful space. On and on you will hike. And I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are, and you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98.5% guaranteed. We're pretty close, right? Kid, you'll move mountains. So tuning into that inner knower and just celebrating who you are, this is a beautiful time to do that. And if any anger or frustration as you're remembering people that have moved on, remember the divinity of who you are and the things that you learned from people. And sometimes we might learn, and I want to say discernment, it's not a judgment, might learn that that wasn't the best relationship, and that's okay. I learned from it, and now I move forward. And now I create better relationships. Because the most important relationship is the relationship with ourselves. And if we start with ourselves, then everything works out. or as one of my favorite speakers, RuPaul from RuPaul's Drag Race, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love anyone else? Can I get an amen? Right? So we want to definitely love ourselves, be tuned in to that inner knower, and what can I do to gift to myself? I've spoken with a lot of people that are wanting relationships in their life, and it's like, well, how's the relationship with yourself? How is that going? Are you buying yourself flowers? Are you taking yourself on dates? Are you loving yourself through everything? Because like attracts like, and there we are. So making sure that we are tuning in. Now, I had read a new word today, and I thought I brought it up here, but maybe I did not. Nope, I didn't, but I remember the word. It's called desense, and it's like, what is desense? It's when you're not tuned into the right radio frequency, and you're not getting the right things on your channel. So if you are desensed and not tuned into the right radio station for your highest and best good and all of the loveliness that you are, it's like, change the frequency. Because if we were watching TV or listening to a radio or something, we would change the channel if it wasn't something that was great. Have any of you ever been to a movie and you walked out? Okay, I never walk out because I usually got a big bag of popcorn. It's like, no. I think there was one movie that I walked out of because it's like, this is so far away from anything I thought it was going to be. And I want to be mindful of the things that are going into the fertile soil of my subconscious mind because everything goes in. So being mindful and making sure that I'm turning the channel when I'm even having a conversation with somebody. It's like, I'm going to need to change this conversation. And I've done that recently. Somebody was just going on, and it's like, need to stop you right there. And we can still do it with a smile on our face and being pleasant. I wasn't being mean. It's like, need to stop you right there. I really want us to focus on something good that's happening in the world, because the more we focus on the good, the more that's what is going to happen. So regardless of everything going on out there in the world, it's like, let me focus on the good. Let me focus on the fact that my heart is beating and that I can breathe and that there are beautiful people in front of me and there are wonderful stories and beautiful stories I can play out in my mind as we create a new story of our own life. This is your life. You get to create it. You get to be the writer, the director, the actor, and the producer. What are you producing? So as we get to play out loud, as we get to be authentically who we are, we get to love and embrace all of that we are. So let's take all of this energy and all of these ideas, knowing that we are divine and perfect just as we are and just as we aren't, as we just for a moment close our eyes to any distractions, just breathing in the fullness of life, knowing that that which breathes us is the spirit, the energy that guides and directs us. That we continue to just let go of thoughts, cares that do not serve us, as we are fully present in this moment, right here, right now. Knowing in that oneness, that divine cosmic soup of life, that we are a spice unlike any other. As I speak my word and declare for each and every person here that there is health, there is harmony, there is wisdom, there is high-level creating, there is abundance, in so many ways. Beautiful, abundant relationships, prosperity beyond measure. As we just say yes, yes, yes to life, yes to the goodness, yes to the I am, that we are beautifully, brilliantly, perfectly, just as we are. And in great gratitude for each and every person here, I just release my word into the universal action of the law, knowing all is well. And so it is. So it is. So thank you. Let's invite the choir. Let's invite the choir to come on back up. Come on up, choir. And Richard in his beautiful uniform. Thank you for all that you do.
I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening
up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, 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 I am opening.
Awesome. Thank you, choir. Thank you. Thank you. All right, it is that time for giving where as we give, we always receive, knowing that we are grateful to have this space to be able to come together to remind ourselves of the divinity of who we are. So as the ushers are coming forward, let's say our giving affirmation together. There we go. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of the spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Love. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Knowing that God, Spirit, that energy of the universe gives us everything that we need. As we say, yes, more, please, overflowing with goodness. That as we give, we always receive. And in gratitude, I just release my word knowing all is well. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And we are going to welcome the kids in because we have an abundance of kids today. Yes. Come on in. Look at how beautiful they are. Yes? Woo! Let's give it up for beautiful kids. Did you have fun today? You can turn around and smile at everybody if you choose to. Wave at people. Remind them of the divinity that all of us are. All you need to do is look at a kid's face and know the divinity that we are. And so in gratitude. Quick reminder, we have the board meeting right after. There is coffee and a few goodies in there. There's the prayer for peace afterwards, or circle up prayer with our beautiful practitioner emeritus, Judy St. Clair, and knowing that this is the best week ever. So, and remembering all of those loved ones. And thanks again to all of the veterans who have given their time, their effort, and those that have given their lives. So we send lots of love. So let's stand up. We make a circle around and sing our closing song. Yeah, come in here.
I can't help it. God makes me want to sing.
I had to turn this on.
I can't help it. God makes me want to sing. It makes me feel so good. I can do anything. I can't help it. God makes me want to sing. I can't help it. God makes me want to sing. It makes me feel so good. I can do anything. It makes me feel so good. I can do anything. It makes me feel so good. I can do anything. Yeah! Life is good. All is well.